Hello, today I'm going to be talking to you about my Change the World project. An issue that I think needs to be addressed is the treatment of people with disabilities in our society. I think ableism is a very important movement that often is not seen as important as other social justice movements, but I disagree. If we could just stop labeling and categorizing people based on their appearances, the world would be a much happier and advanced place because everybody deserves a part in the world. My first poem is about the subconscious prejudices of some individuals and how those prejudices prevent from the progression towards equality and equity. So, the first poem is entitled We All Want Equality. We all want equality, but deep down, you don't believe the words you're saying, because without the players, no one else would be playing. How I wish we could all see through our own hypocrisy. There is no right way to be. How I wish we could see that there is no right way to look, no right way to speak or to talk, no right way to move or to walk. Because we all are trying with everything we are, but because of you, our efforts are not seen. So look in the mirror, and what do you see? It's you, it's me, it's equality. So, my second poem is about my personal volunteering experience that helped open my eyes in the world that I hope to one day live in, which I think that we can achieve if we just, thought more about how our actions affect other people. I hope to live in a world in which there's no discrimination against anyone with a disability, and I think that if we just worked hard enough, this is something that is achievable. So, my second poem is entitled Dimitrov. Last summer, I drove 2 hours to our visit, bringing pastries and this year's memories in my small bag. Philip's life is within the four walls of the Dimitrov Orphanage and School. How can someone be boxed away, or left behind, when they've done the same as all of us? But in those four walls, I learned more than most of the days at home. I learned to ride a skateboard, to play his outdoor games, to pick fruit, and to be a kid. I learned that I'm no different than him. We all have a Dimitrov, but we all learn and grow. But when will we look at each other the same? When that's all that we are. My very first art piece is a poster advertising how we should all use our voices to stand up for what we believe in. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings who want the same things out of life. And we're all able to achieve those things. No one wants to be discriminated against, nor do they deserve to. The connecting hearts between the girls symbolize how we should all be connected through our compassion and empathy for one another. The different colored hearts show the differences, yet them being connected shows how we all have things in common with one another. By asking how the audience is going to use their voice today calls out the bystanders in social justice issues, because not saying anything and not speaking up prevents any kind of real change. We don't have to sacrifice our lives and our time to make a difference. Even the small things like speaking up against social justice issues like this can help us move in the right direction. My second and final art piece is a pair of sneakers that are decorated with different kinds of messages. The first one, Letting Equity Bloom, shows that even though we may all be in different situations and are different people, we should all get fair treatment to succeed, as that's what everybody deserves. The different flowers on both sneakers depict our differences and ability to all live together if we would like to. On the side of one of the shoes, the statement Big Dreams is an ode to my chosen charity, Big Dreams Children's Foundation, that I volunteer at. This foundation connected me with people that I would have never met otherwise, as well as hear their experiences and different life stories. If we were just more understanding of others and put ourselves in their shoes, we would be able to create a world where people with disabilities aren't looked down upon based on their appearances. Lastly, the I Am Able slogan on the back of the shoe is the mission statement for ableism, stating that we are all able to do whatever we would like in our lives. Lastly, I want to share an experience I had during one of my times with the Big Dreams Children's Foundation. During one of my volunteer times over the summer, I was walking with some girls my age who came to the United States to get medical treatment as well as experience life here. When we were walking around Fort Worth, I asked them what they thought so far of their experiences. They happily told me that after being mistreated for most of their lives, the people here had treated them with respect. They wouldn't become hostile nor disrespectful when they asked for help or an explanation, something that I thought was so basic. I hope that one day, everyone treats others with kindness and respect like we all deserve. Although speaking up or volunteering may not change the world, it may make a huge difference in somebody's life. And I believe that makes it all worth it. Thank you.